so scarred. Pull your orbit that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The voice you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. Skyline to the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. The Raider Show keeps spinning, the secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. The city like splash me, rapping the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. We're Lunatik Raider, always on the road. On the strip like some insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny bitches so right. With a brand new secret. Yo, the city that's so scarred. Pull your orbit that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The voice you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. Skyline to the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. The Raider Show keeps spinning, the secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. City like splash me, rapping the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. We're Lunatik Raider, always on the road. On the strip like some insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny bitches so right. With a brand new secret. Yo, the city that's so scarred. Pull your orbit that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The voice you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is, happy Friday. Yes, it is Friday now, and I was off yesterday thinking it was Friday, but we're Friday now. That's all that matters. Welcome to the Lunatik Raider Show right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Instagram, shout out to Twitch, and shout out to Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter and YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all. Hope all is well with y'all, man. We got a good show for you today. We're going to talk about some of the wide receiver targets that rumors are floating the Raiders might have an eye on. So we're going to talk about that, man. But first, and only first, shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. What it do, man? Hope everything is good with you this Friday. We got Billy Davis in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. We got, who else we got up in here? Big one of 8-3. What? Big one, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. Yes, man. I appreciate you popping up, man. Yes, sir. Tom DeLeon in the building, man. What it is, man. Raider Goon. What it is, my brother, for real. Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate you. Who else we got up in this Mickey Pickett, man? I gotta catch up. Native, hey, nice flick, boy. You sent me. That shit was nice and fluffy. Like, nice and fluffy like Muffy. Who the fuck is Muffy? It rhymed, bar. Or similar to almost having bars. Let's go, man. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. We got SoCal Style in the building, man. What it do, man? What it do, man? Appreciate you for pulling up. Yes, indeed, man. Let me see what we got going on here. Right back at my nation brothers and sisters. Salute. That's right, man. Hey, all love, man. One nation. People don't understand that shit, but if they were part of the nation, they would. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Let me scroll down further and further and further. Raider Fool Chris in the building with the what? With the
From out of town. There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. You know I'm always gonna be doing that shit, man. Shout out to Pete Carroll, bruh. Hey, old as a Mickey Ficky, but still doing it, man. You pushing it, man. I ain't even mad at you. For real, for real. Natural Born Raiders in the building, man. Salute. Yes, indeed, up in the building, my bro. What is good, man? Hey, we on tonight? We on tonight, man? You gotta let me know if we on tonight, man. I'm with it, man. I gotta talk like old boy from Hustle and Flow. Hey, man, you know, man, hey, I'll be up in the studio, man, writing them 16s, you know, man. We gonna go platinum with this shit, man. Let's go, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Let me continue on. Hold on. Who we got here, man? We got Eric Raiders Haters Hunter. Salute, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. We in here, Liddy in the city. You feel me? Just Raider, baby. It better be just Raiders. You feel me? We ain't fooling with the rest of y'all. All you donkeys and dischargers and shitty queefs. That's the worst one of all. A shitty queef. You know what a shitty queef is? That means she has to wipe from the front. Y'all figure that one out. Let's go, man. Salute to everybody, man. We got who we got here? King Jill's in the building, man. Salute. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. For real, for real. Oh yeah, we up in this BIH for real. Let me get Cassano Crowder in the building, man. What it is? I'm seeing people I ain't seen in a minute. It's good to see y'all, man. For real. Shout out to y'all, man. For real. Let me SoCal Sal in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Continuing on down. I better not. Oh, Raider Paul in the building. You already know he's setting it off with what? With this.
Might have time. There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Let's go, man. Let me see us. We got up in the building, man. We in here deep, man. Shout out to everybody, all the loved ones, all the Raider Nation. You feel me? We in here thicker than thieves. You feel me? Let me see. Everybody be out there on the getting Amari Cooper. We're going to talk. Hey, good question. Save that question because we're going to be discussing that today. And those are two guys that we are going to talk about, as well as not potential, but we're hearing about there's interest of the Raiders in George Pickens from the Steelers. So we're going to talk about that too. I got their stats. We're going to break down what it's going to take to get them, how we're looking like. Some of them is going to be financial wise and as far as production, because a couple of them are free agents, but we're going to look at their production of last year, all three of them really, and then also look at basically George Pickens' money, his salary, because he is still under contract with the Steelers. So in order to obtain his services, you must have to come up with a trade package for him. I don't think it'll be nothing spectacular. His contract ain't going to hurt you, but he's going to want to look for a new deal. Pickens, I'm not mad at, but there's a little bit of issues we got to attend to outside of football and locker room and shit like that. But I think Pete Carroll's the kind of guy that he knows how to corral that kind of situation and make it work. So I would not be. I'd be more concerned with a coach that, like, if we still had McDaniels and had a team, like, oh no, we couldn't do that one, bro. Pickens, oh no, Pickens probably make McDaniels run out the locker room crying and shit. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, 11 is good. If we want to do the dirty tonight, Dirty Lunatic Show is fun. 11 o'clock. We could go late night. I'll be up. Man. I'll be up and ready, man. Last time, bro, I thought we wasn't gonna do nothing Saturday night, so I fell asleep. I said, well, I guess we're not gonna do one. I wasn't tripping though, because we did one Friday, which was a damn good show. But yeah, we'll rock and roll tonight, man. It's on Dirty Lunatic tonight. If we do it, man, it's 11 o'clock, man. So what y'all gotta do is hit that notification bell so y'all know if it's gonna be legit or if we gonna quit. Shout out to MC Hammer, a real Raider fan from the town. What? Octavius, tell him, Octavius. Hammer is being a Raider fan, huh? I see you on Instagram, my brother. Shout out to Octavius Miller, man. Hey, West Coast Hip Hop Awards, Seattle, Washington this year, right? August, Seattle. In Seattle this year, man. Hey, if you can fuck with it, I advise you to do so, man. A lot of West Coast talent, old school, new school, all that shit, man. Just giving them their flowers while they're here. You know what I mean? West Coast love. Feel me? So, yeah, shout out to Octavius Miller and the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. Yes, sir. Hold on, I got to keep it moving, man. I got to see who else is up on here because I don't like to overlook anybody because y'all in here active. Ooh, y'all active. See, and that's the thing right there. Pickens got skill, and he's a youngster though. Pickens is a youngster, so he's still got room to improve and mature. But like I said, if anybody can deal with Pickens and get the best out of him, Pete Carroll by far. Pete Carroll. You know what I mean? And then if you have somebody there solid veteran-wise, like somebody mentioned, bringing Amari Cooper and Tyler Lockett in. Amari Cooper, I'm not too much sure of. We're going to get into the reasons why. So just hold on. We're going to get into the show. I just got to give everybody they love, man. This is what we do here. Die Hard Raider in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Thank you for pulling up. Who else we got up in here? Luis Barrios in the house, man. Salute. Thank you for pulling up. All right, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. All right, so I told you, man, we're going to talk about some wide receivers that's been rumored for the interest of the Raiders. We do have one that's still under contract that you would have to trade for, and a couple of others as free agents, as we mentioned, Amari Cooper and Tyler Lockett. We're going to talk about all these guys today, and then we're going to break it down, man. But before then, man, like I say, man, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. That's the Mickey Ficky Raider Nation. Salute. You see that shit. You see Raider Nation, baby. You see that. I do it for us. Remember that. Salute. I just hit the mic. Man, if you don't get your big black BBC Let me quit. Get your big black BBC. Look, you think I'm lying? Get the big old Shure. Get your ass out of here. All up in my mouth, man. Get out of my mouth when grown folks talking. Salute to y'all, man. A dab will do ya. All right. So let's get into it, shall we? First, we're going to talk about Mr. Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, as we know, spent his whole career with the Seattle Seahawks. Speaking of Seattle Octavius, Tyler Lockett, Seattle Seahawks, baby. As you can see on the stats here, his 2024 stats, 5'10", 182 pounds. He played in 17 games, so the durability is still there. He had 49 receptions on 74 targets, 600 yards, 14.2 yards per reception with 2 touchdowns. Some may look at it like this would be a good piece because he's familiar with Pete Carroll, what he wants to do. You got Chip Kelly that's going to definitely use him. Can he still be productive? Hey, or how the white dude say in the movie? Shit, yeah, he still could be productive. How do I know? Look at the bottom. Look what I wrote in green. You got to remember, DK Metcalf came in 2019. Between 2019 and 2022, Tyler Lockett was a 1,000-yard receiver in each one of those years. 4 years straight. The last 2, no. But his role fell off down since the arrival of DK Metcalf, which now DK is traded to Pittsburgh. So, I think Chip Kelly can get something out of him. Will he be a number 1 wide receiver? No. That's not what his job would be at 32 years of age. But he will be a damn good mentor, especially if we do draft a young wide receiver and we do have a young Brock Bowers. Jacoby Myers is doing this thing. Trey Tucker's still with the team, by the way, wearing number 1. Changed his jersey number, y'all. So those out there rocking Trey Tucker, hey, salute to y'all. I bet y'all ain't got no Alex Kappa jerseys. But anyway, Tyler Lockett would be a good addition, not just to the wide receiver room, but to the team overall. Like I said, due to the familiarity with Pete Carroll, I think Chip Kelly will use him wonderfully in this offense, move him all around. Solid player, but still got production in him. You know what I mean? Like I said, last year we had 2 1,000-yard receivers between rookie Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers, which was Jacoby Myers' first year in his career of getting over 1,000 yards. All right, we back, man. I think this thing was tripping. Hold on, let me see something real quick. All right, we back. God damn, what the hell happened? I'm back, y'all. This shit is tripping on me. Yeah, my computer was tripping. It was saying something about allocating some of the resources or some shit. But we on though. We still on. All right, so we still talk about Tyler Lockett. Let me get back to the chat, man. Make sure I ain't miss anything on y'all, man. For real, for real. Hey, you know how your high don't get messed up? If you close your eyes and you feel like you floating, just keep them closed until you just keep floating. And it's crazy because you be like, you be there and you be blowed, man. And next thing you know, you just be doing this. And then you come back to earth. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Hey, I ain't trying to ruin it on purpose, bro. I ain't trying to ruin it on purpose. All right, so Tyler Lockett, like I was saying, would be a good addition, especially if you do make a move for George Pickens, because George Pickens is going to need that veteran leadership to help. Hey, look here, youngster, this is how you got to do it. You got all the talent in the world, but you got to be focused on your craft. To hell with all the outside interference, you ignore that. So you need somebody like that in your life. They cracking up. Let me see what they say in the chat, man. Shout out to Louise. I like McMillan too. But see, here's the thing with McMillan. We're hoping he's there at 6. How you know he's not going to be? See, all it takes is we're always hearing about, say, for instance, Tennessee trading from number 1. Most likely a team moves to number 1, they're going to go quarterback, probably Cam Moore. But what happens about the team that nobody expected to move the number 5 or to move the number 4 to get a T-Mac? You know what I mean? So it's still a crap game. You don't know what you're going to roll. You know what I mean? But that's why a lot of things are being focused on. And the Raiders, rumors are coming out about the Raiders that if there's a gang of guys, and I've been saying this, if there's guys that they got equally graded on their board at 6, trade back. Trade back, get that, because there's a lot of things we can address. And if we can address them with a high draft pick, then, bruh, that's better than trying to solve that problem in the 6th and 7th round. You know what I mean? So if you can pick up an extra 2nd round pick, still be in the 1st round, but you just fall back about 6, 7, 8, 9 spots and still get a guy that's going to come in and you know what I mean, something you need. And then in the 2nd round, you got 2 2nd round picks to address running back, wide receivers still. I mean, you got wide receivers out there, whether it's Golden, whether it's Savion Williams. There's some guys out there and top heavy in the draft. Shout out to Severe. He broke it down. If you guys ever watched the 50-50 show with Farrell. NFL, man, he said, wide receiver is top heavy in this draft. You know what I mean? You got to look at it like this. If this draft was a woman, she'll be top heavy at wide receiver and bottom heavy in running back. You know what I mean? So she'll be a letter S. You have all these wide receivers up there stacked up on stack up, and then the butt will be straight running backs because you're deep as hell with running backs. So that can be addressed later. But to be able to have extra picks in the 2nd round to do so, you know what I mean? So McMillan is another wide receiver, but we talked about the rookies in the draft because we don't know how that's going to unfold. Right now, we're talking about free agents and potential trade targets. So, yeah, first up, Tyler Lockett, I would not mind. Good veteran, a nice leader, and still can be productive. Next up, now we have Amari Cooper. This is why I'm not too thrilled about Amari Cooper. Everybody saying, we should bring him back. Why? Look how many games he played. He has not played that many games in the last 2 years. Go look at his stats. Last year, games played 8, receptions 20, targets 32, yards 297, average 14.9 yards per reception, 2 touchdowns. The year before that, I think he only played 6 games. So these last 2 years, injuries at 30 years of age, 6'1", 210. This is not the Amari. Well, we knew Amari Cooper was frail anyway. And plus, you remember there was times he gave up on plays. Come on, Buffalo got him expecting that's what they're going to need to get over the hump to win a Super Bowl. How'd that work out? You can't win a Super Bowl when the motherfucker's on the bench hurt. Amari Cooper, hell no. And you want to bring him in because the only spot we got left on the starting offense is a number 1 wide receiver. You gonna put Amari Cooper at number 1 for what, 8 games a season? Hell no. I'm good on Amari Cooper. You know what I mean? Like I said, last 2 years, lack of production because of lack of playing, lack of games played. You can't rely on him. You'll be disappointed. Say that shit, Justin Brown. Like I said, I'm good on him. I'm not fucking with Amari Cooper, bro. He doesn't give us anything that's gonna make us any better. If anything, matter of fact, his production looked about the same as DJ Turner. You know what I mean? And DJ Turner ain't a starter, and he ain't with the team no more. So that's a big no on me. Like they say, your best ability is your availability. And he ain't been available the last 2 years. He been MIA, and I ain't talking about the Dolphins. He been missing in action. You know what I mean? We don't need that. We don't need that at all. We need somebody to come in. Tyler Lockett played all 17 games last year and is older than Amari Cooper by what? 3 years, 2-3 years? And Cooper can't stay healthy at 30? So no. That's a big no. Now the other guy I want to talk about George Pickens. Because this dude right here, if the Steelers are trying to give up on him since they did go out and acquire DK Metcalf, you look at this like, okay, you got a youngster that's 24 years of age, 6'3", 200 pounds, played in 14 games last year, 59 receptions on 103 targets with 900 yards receiving, 15.3 yards per reception with 3 touchdowns. But look at his contract. He has 1 year left on his contract. And I don't think the Steelers is going to want to bring him back. He's going to be unrestricted next year. But he's only accounted for $3.9 million. 3.9. Raiders got that right now. Especially we done freed up 15. You know what I mean? Off of Wilkins restructure. 3.9 million is his cap hit. Because he has what did he have? He had a 3 point, what was it? 3 point something million dollar, 3.6? Was it 3.6 base salary, and then he had the roster bonus, which pushed it to 3.9. So 3.9 for a young, but it's 1 year, and you're gonna have to give him a new deal. But that new deal ain't gonna break the bank like some of these. Like look at the Cincinnati Bengals. Look at the money they gave Higgins and Chase. You will not even have to spend that. And Pickens ain't even into his prime yet, like where he can be great. He still has ceiling to hit. It ain't he hit his ceiling, not at 24 years old with only I ain't gonna say only, almost 1,000 yards, but he did miss, 3 games last season. You know what I mean? And if Pittsburgh's ready to move on from him, I think Pete Carroll will beat him, and Tyler Lockett would be a good support group around this young man to get at 6'3". That's another big receiver. We're talking about going after McMillan, who's 6'4", and he is I think McMillan is 22 years of age, so only 2 years difference. You know what I mean? But Pickens already been in the league doing his thizzle. So all we need is somebody to just beat them ones, the teachers, the mentors, and I know exactly what Chip Kelly gonna do with this dude, bruh. I'm telling you, you trade and get him. And what I want to know, let me ask you guys this. To trade for Pickens, what draft pick do you think he's worth? What draft pick do the Raiders give up to get him? Because he definitely ain't DK. He could become something like that, but he's not that. Not right now. He's not that. So you should be able to get a deal and not have to give him a high draft pick to get his services. To be honest with you, I'm going to tell you on some real shit. I think just to clear that money off their cap, which we can eat that shit right now, and they already got the receivers already in Pittsburgh, what do? Shit, you might get lucky and get him for no higher than a 4th round pick. I say about a 4 or 5. Easy. 4 or 5 easy. Can you imagine Pickens, Jacoby Meyer, Brock Bowers, and if so happens they trade back at 6 and still get a Genty, but it don't have to be a Genty. But that rumor's floating out there now. You know that, right? The Raiders are talking about trading back, but you can trade back and still get Genty and get another second-round pick. The Raiders is going to work this. I just got a feeling that Spytek and them is looking at every sensible avenue to go acquire either draft picks or talent. And they're putting something together right now for us on the draft. I can't wait till April get here because it's going to be something tremendous. Oh, I see somebody in the chat drop one of these on them.
I'm out of time. There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, man, let me see the chat. What you guys talking about out here, man? Release him if they want. Yeah, but see, here goes the thing: when you release them, and if you really want them, there's gonna be somebody out there trying to get them. That's why I said it's not important to spend all your money up front. See, if he does get released, and he wouldn't be, you know what? He would not even be. It wouldn't make sense to make him a June 1st because he only has 1 year left. You might as well just get rid of this year's contract and be done with it. The dumbest move a motherfucker could do if he got 1 year left and you June 1st him, now that 1 year becomes 2. You might cut the salary in half for those 2 years, but why have an additional year of him on as dead cap on your salary cap? Just pay it all right now at $3.9 million. Pay it all right now and be done with it. He's an unrestricted free agent next year. He got 1 year left on his deal. This is a perfect time to move on from him. And it's going to take a draft pick. But there's going to be opportunities for the Raiders to accumulate more draft picks by trading back. There's going to be some trade backs. Believe that. That's going to be factual. I heard number 6 is hot right now. The 6th pick in the draft is right now, from what I'm hearing and what I've been watching, what other people saying, is the hottest pick right now. Is the hottest pick. Because nobody knows what the Raiders are going to do. So if there's a team that really wants McMillan and they don't know what we're going to do at 6, guess what? They're going to move up past us to get them. They ain't got to go to number 1. They just got to get to 5 and get McMillan before they think we do. If somebody wants Genty, somebody's going to either jump to 5 or 4. Cowboys could do that shit. They know if they really want a running back, and they done took running backs in the first round before. Remember old belly shirt, number 21? Was he 21? Can't remember. I don't pay attention to punk ass cowgirls. But yeah, they done took running backs in the first round. They done did crazy shit. So if they're drooling at the mouth for Genty, bruh, they gonna move up and try to get him. I think that's an opportunity for us to just milk the shit out the Cowboys to give them Genty. I'm not die hard on Genty because there's too many running backs in this draft. Too many. That's good quality. That's gonna come in and do what you want them to do in our offense. So it's not a necessity to sit there and be drooling at the mouth for Genty. He's not Barry Sanders. He's whoever said Bo Jackson, shame on you. Don't ever you keep Bo name out your mouth. Trying to compare. No. Hell, not even close. Genty ain't running a 4.12. You heard what I said? A 4.124. He ain't doing it at 220 pounds. He ain't doing it. And would run over anybody in his way. Bo was so unique and so different. Bruh, if he wouldn't have never got injured or injured his hip, I think he would have had records. He only played half seasons with us because Al Davis allowed him to play baseball as well. So he played between 8 and 10 games in a season for us, depending on if the Kansas City Royals was in the playoffs. But you talk about a freak of nature. Somebody that you will probably never see again grace the fields of a football field. You know what I mean? You'll never see it. He was fast and just that was running fools over. Go watch the highlights on Bo Jackson. He had a short career, about 4 years with us. The hip injury happened, and he's so prolific, and this is what he did. He gets hip replacement and comes back and play professional baseball for the White Sox. He had a little hitch in his giddy up, but he was still out there running, hitting the ball and all that shit with the White Sox. Come on, bruh. Show me anybody ever to play baseball with an artificial hip. That's what you call a beast. They don't make them like that no more, bruh. Look, I'm telling you right. They don't make them like that no more, bruh. Rookie card, Bo Jack. They don't make them like this no more. One of a kind. Don't ever mention nobody else in comparison with Bo Jackson. That's blasphemy. You can't do that shit. Especially when you ain't even proved nothing in the NFL. Genty is not no fucking Bo Jackson or no Barry Sanders. So let's continue further on, shall we? That's let me see what he say. Hold on, I just missed my thing in the chat. James Farpo in the building with the what? With the
From out of town. There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. That's the craziest shit in life, y'all. Big one of 83 for real. Affirmative. See that? Y'all see that shit what he wrote? That's real. That's exactly what I'm saying. In a deep draft, you don't shoot your load early. You know what I mean? That's like, I'm about to say something nasty, but I'm gonna refrain from that. I'm trying to keep it a little dapper. You feel me? You don't just get the first shiny thing you see. Because there's going to be another running back. If you put him in the right system, he's going to do better than Genty. Who you think Genty's... Let me ask y'all this. Who do you think Genty is going to go to? Where do you think Genty is going to go? And tell me what kind of offensive line that team has that he'll be behind. Now, this is how he can help us. Because everybody is in shock and awe about Genty over the season he just had. A lot of these professional teams out there with their defenses, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen and how we can benefit from it. They're going to stack the box. They're going to prove a point that Genty ain't going. We're not going to let Genty beat us. But guess what? You stack the box, and we got Bowers and Jacoby Meyer, and if we add a Pickens or a Lockett, whoever, McMillan, now what you do? Everybody's man-to-man out there now. We're playing man-to-man with Bowers and Jacoby Meyer and whatever receiver we bring in because you're dead set on not letting Genty beat y'all. See, that's the effect of Genty right there. I'm giving you that now. He don't even have to do shit. It's the fact that teams ain't gonna let him. They ain't gonna let him do shit. So you stack the box. Go ahead. Good luck. Man-to-man with Bowers? What you think Bowers is going? What kind of offense do you think Chip Kelly would develop if you had a running back that most defenses going to stack the box against? Because they'd be damned if they let that motherfucker get 100 yards on them. Oh, Chip Kelly going to eat your ass up. Oh, Brock, you gonna see Brock in the backfield. You might even go two running backs out there with motherfucking Genty, and you got Mostert out there. Come on, bruh. What you gonna do? You stack the box, and these receivers can be ran out in the receiving game. But that's just because of the. If they find out that Genty ain't him, then a lot of teams are gonna back up and not stack the box no more. But out the get-go, all these star players coming out of college, teams players are targeting them. Oh, I'm gonna prove he ain't shit. He ain't ready. Especially rookies. Oh no, they ain't gonna let Genty do shit. That's what their mindset is gonna be. But they're gonna face a team that's gonna eat you in the air. Geno Smith is so accurate, and he got these targets to hit. Stack the box. It's going to be the case of damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't stack the box, we're going to run the ball down your throat. If you do stack the box, we're going to eat your ass in man-to-man coverage. You ain't going to double nobody, so Brock Bowers is going to have a field day. You're going to put a weak-ass corner on him, and you're going to tear that barbecue chicken. Finger licking good. That's exactly what you're going to get. So, Pickens... And Pickens ain't even at his ceiling yet. That's the crazy shit. I can see this kid actually becoming a 1,200-yard receiver threat with about 8 to 10 touchdowns. Just because of what else is around him. So that's the thing you got to factor in, man, is what his potential can be, and do we have the right personnel to coach him up and put him on the straight and narrow to make him become a beast that he can't at 6'3", bro? What, Brock Bowers is 6'4"? Picking 6'3". So, okay, say we do go get McMillan, 6'4". Now you got McMillan, you got Pickens and Bowers and oh my God, Jacoby Myers as your receiving core. Good luck with that shit. Hashim Shabazz, salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Black and grayed out, what it do, man? Salute to you. Are we up in here today for real? If we trade back, who would be the right choice? Here's the scenario. Let me break down the scenario to you. So okay, let's just say, for instance, it's at the 6th pick now. McMillan is there. Genty is there. Graham is there. Who else did I say? Oh shit, I'm drawing. Who else did I say? Graham, Genty, McMillan, fuck, I can't. The corner from Michigan could possibly be there. You got an opportunity, and it's going to be a lineman there too, though. I forgot what lineman it is. But you figure this. You factor in, if you got about 5 guys there at 6 that you got like at their, because those are all 5 different positions. Ain't like I named like 2 receivers in that group or 2 running backs or 2 defensive tackles. These are all different positions in those 5. If you have that there at your disposal at 6, trade back and you still get one of them. If you got them graded equally in their rightful positions, you'll get one of them. And we do have a need at running back, wide receiver. We can get a defensive tackle. If maybe Graham or defensive end or whoever we got our linebacker. I don't know if you want to go Jihad Camel that high up. You can wait later for him. There's a lot of shit you can do. Oh, if Shedeur Sanders is at 6, that's another one. So you can fall back some spots, accumulate another 2nd round pick, and then make your pick later in the, like I did a mock draft. Y'all seen it when we did it. We only did 3 rounds where I mocked myself trading with Miami back to 13, and they got 6, but I got an extra 2nd round pick. And I think I got what I do, Savion Williams, and I got the running back Hampton. I think I might have, was it? I can't remember. In the 2nd round, and then later I got Jalen Milroe. Got Milroe. I did that in a draft. I got Jalen Milroe with one of them extra seconds. So it's like, man, I put that shit together like, bro, I just did it because that's not what exactly I would do. I want to see how the simulator was going to dictate the draft as far as what they believe other teams would take and what kind of trades would be offered. And I'm like, the Niners offered to trade up with us. I think I did one draft. I traded back with them, but the Dolphins, it was the key. I like that Dolphins trade going back to 13 because around 13 you still had action at some good ass players, but you got 2 seconds to work with. If I wanted to, I could take those 2 seconds and move back into the first. What if Shedeur does drop in the first round to the late rounds in the first? You got action at getting them. Or you can just sit back and wait. And like I said, I think the perfect quarterback to draft with Geno Smith looking to be, and we're all assuming that it's going to be about 2 or 3 year extension he's going to get. Milroe would be the perfect quarterback to sit behind him because he's raw to the point where he's not ready yet. And I don't think 1 year will make him ready. But you could put him behind Geno Smith 2 or 3 years. Take the blueprint from Green Bay. And I think by the time we get to the end of the contract of Geno, Milroe could be ready if coached up, giving him time to memorize the play, but get it down pat. So when he hits the field, it's not even no second guessing. He knows the play. Just call that shit out like that and know exactly what to do. And you have a perfect mentor in Geno Smith in that kind of situation. So you wouldn't have to use your 6th or your first round pick on a quarterback. So that's the way I would approach it. I'm trying to get more. You know what I mean? Not just, I don't want the quantity. I want the quality of the quantity. An extra 2nd, that's a 2nd round pick. That, you know what I mean? The quality of a 2nd round pick. And we got a quantity of it because we got 2 of them. I'm rocking with that one. I don't care about no extra 7th round pick. An extra 6. We got 3 6s already. I care about an extra 2nd or an extra 3rd. That changes your whole dynamic. You can knock out a lot of positions with multiple picks in the top 3 with high quality players coming out of college because of where you're drafting at, but you just can't reach. If you reach, you'll blow that all up. But if you go best available, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. If you go best available, you can't go wrong. So that's another thing we got to pay attention to, though. Let me see, what time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to shut this shit down, man. It's Friday. I got some things to do, but I appreciate y'all. I got my son back. My son was in California for spring break, and I ain't seen him in 3 weeks. So about to whoop his ass in some Mortal Kombat or something. No, like, I'm lying because that boy gonna whoop my ass. Don't tell him I said that shit though. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I appreciate y'all. If this is your first time here, y'all, hey, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like. Oh, but before I go, let me go ahead and let's do this shit. I told y'all about the Raider Vision website I'm working on. It's almost complete. So all Raider content creators, bloggers, it's a space for us. And let me bring this shit up so y'all can see. Hold on. Bam! I'm gonna bring it to this. Raider Vision. This is what I've been working on, man. This has been my little pet I've been working on, brainstorming, putting together for the last year. We're almost in completion. I just want to give y'all a little rundown of Raider Vision. And then what is Raider Vision, you say? Raider Vision is an all-in-one platform for Raider fans. It has links to all the Raider blogs, so you can come to one place, click on it, boom, it goes to that blog page. Y'all can read the latest news and rumors from their perspective. Who do we have for our blogs? Let's see, Raider News and Blogs. These are some of the blogs that I have listed where you have Silver and Black Pride, and all you gotta do is click on Silver and Black Pride, boom, you're on their page. You get all the latest news and write-ups and articles that they got, their blogs that they post. Go back. You got the Just Blog Baby Pie or blog. You got Raider Ramble. You got the Raiders Wire. You got Yard Barker, which is the Raider section of Yard Barker. You go here, and boom, all Raider. You know the news that Yard Barker is bringing towards you. Hold on, let me get this shit. Go back. So y'all can visit the website now. It's not fully up, but majority of it is. So if y'all want to just go there and take a look, man, feel free. You can also, let me show you some other shit I got. You can go to the Raiders page and learn some shit. Sports Illustrated Raider coverage, as well as Raiders Beat, as well for the blogs. If you want to go Raiders Drip. Raiders Drip, as you know, I do a show called Raiders Drip when I introduce brand new hats and so forth. This brings you links from Fanatics, New Era, the Raider Image, as well as Hatland, and they take you directly to where all the Raider gear and stuff is at. So it's all on one site, all at your fingertips. That's Raiders Drip. Also, we have Game Travel. Game Travel, you can come here. This section here, you got the 4 options of buying game tickets from Ticketmaster, from Vivid Seats, StubHub, as well as the Raiders website themselves. Once you get your ticket, if you want to fly with the team and catch the team playing out in another city, like when we play other teams, if you want to go to LA, if you want to go to Denver, whatever, Kansas City, you got links to go ahead and find airfare on Southwest, Allegiant Airlines, Spirit, as well as Frontier. Then you find your hotel that you want to book when you're in that city through hotels.com, bookings.com, Priceline, as well as Hotwire. And that gives you everything on one page, so you can get your ticket, your airfare, and your hotel, and have that locked in. So when you want to go follow the Raiders on the road, you can do so. I'm telling you, I'm bringing it all to y'all. The other thing I got going on, this is not complete yet. Let me see what else I got. There's also going to be a page for the 2025 schedule, but it's not ready yet because they have not put out the schedule, the time and dates for sure. We know who we're playing. We just got to know the time and dates. Once I do, the schedule will be on here. It'll be a good tool for you guys to go to and see where the Raiders are playing, what date, and then go to the game travel page and find game tickets in that city and find your airfare and hotel as well. It's a one-stop shop for Raider Nation. You feel me? What else I got? Oh, Legends of the Shield. This is the area of being able to learn about the old school Raiders. This is for the youngsters who are becoming Raider fans due to their fathers or grandfathers. This is for you to get a good idea of the former players that played for the Raiders that are currently in the Hall of Fame, such as your Jim Otto, your George Blandas, your Fred Biletnikoffs, Gene Upshaw, rest in peace, Willie Brown, rest in peace, Marcus Allen, Tim Brown, Howie Long. You click on them. We got Charles Woodson. Click on Charles Woodson, and it takes you to the his Hall of Fame page right here, where it breaks down how many interceptions he had for his career, Pro Bowls, sacks, seasons he played, 18. It gives you all the breakdown of that Raider player in the Pro Football Hall of Fame website. I still got a lot more names to add to this page, so that's in the progress. I also have something I'm bringing to you. It's called, let me see, what's the welcome page? Oh yeah, this is just now RaiderTube. Welcome to RaiderTube. RaiderTube is the Raider version of YouTube. You're gonna be able to go stream live. You can send your streams out to different destinations. You can monetize your videos, but my whole thing is I'm doing it. What I'm offering right now. YouTube takes 45% of your revenue off your live streams with the AdSense once you become a paid partner. In other words, when you become monetized. Now, right now, currently on YouTube, you got to have 4,000 viewing hours with 2,000 1,000 now. They dropped it. 1,000 subscribers. RaiderTube, you only need 500 subscribers, and you only need 1,000 or 2,000 watch hours instead of 4,000 to become monetized. It's the same monetization as how YouTube works, but instead of you splitting 55-45 with YouTube, your cut will be 75% to 25% of RaiderTube. So you keep 75% of your money, unlike YouTube where you keep only 55. It's a 20% increase. So that's how this is going to be operated. That's still in the works right now. We're getting that ironed out. I got to get another platform to host the video streaming, so you can stream live and upload videos and all that good shit. So that will be called RaiderTube, which is all only Raider content only. No other. If you drop any other content that ain't Raider, or if you're not a Raider content creator, nah, it's not for you. This is for us. So that's one thing that's working on. So that's RaiderTube. And then also I told y'all we're going to do a dating site called Shield of Love. Shield of Love will pair single Raider fans together, and which I think will be best to make a relationship work longer. If you guys are a fan of the same team, you know what I mean, and y'all rock with each other, y'all be going to games, on dates, going to Raider events. So there will be a dating site called Shield of Love. As y'all can see, that's the logo there, Shield of Love. So that will be coming too. We're working on that as well. Right now, you can go in here and you can join Shield of Love by signing up right now too. I need to add a feature so you can upload your photos, women and men. So it's getting there. Y'all can still visit the site. It's getting there. So you know what I mean? Is my baby is coming to life. RaiderTube is gonna be the shit. And then social media, you can also hit from this same website. If you want to go try to find the latest news on Instagram, oh, I gotta put that in. Okay, so I haven't added that in. Or you go to Twitter. I didn't put Twitter in there. Okay, I'll do all that shit. That's easy. I just gotta put the link in there. So you'll be able to go to X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube straight from here by clicking on one of these links, and you can search up more Raider information or videos as well. You know what I mean? So it's big things jumping off for 2025, man. I appreciate y'all once again. Once we hit 3,000 subs, please, I'm doing a giveaway. Please become a subscriber. One lucky subscriber will win a free TV shipped to them, brand new, in the box. Yes, indeed, for the new season, man. Hopefully we get 3,000 before the season start, but we're grinding. We're at 2247 right now, so we're working our way there. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. If y'all want to become subscribers to the YouTube channel, just click the link in the bio and it'll take you straight there to subscribe, man. But yeah, man, I'm bringing y'all the biggest, best shit you could think of. Raider Vision. Yes, indeed, Raider Vision, buddy, is coming. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Friday. Be safe. Make it back home to your loved ones. And remember, if no one loves you, fuck them. So this is what he said, brings from Raider S. So let me get my ass up out of here, man. I'm getting a little warm in this real quick, you know what I mean? But you guys enjoy your day. And I'll see y'all. We're supposed to do a Dirty Lunatic show tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific. So you guys hit that notification bell, man, and be ready, boy. We're going to have fun tonight. Raider, stand in the building. With that being said, I'm Lunatik Raider. You've been watching the Lunatik Raider Show right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Subscribe, like, and share. Like I always say about this time, I'm out this bitch. Ha ha.